What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for video number 2 of Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1. In this video right here, we're going to be looking at a bunch of pretty awesome tips and tricks that you can use to get a leg up in your Chapter 2 matches, because there are a bunch of pretty damn epic and really cool mechanics that have been added this season. Everything from how to negate all your fall damage to how to upgrade any weapon to be legendary. We're going to be taking a look in this video. And then at the very end, stay tuned, because we're going to put those tricks to use and see whether we can use them to secure a victory royale. Now, guys, just before we get into it, if you want to see a more epic tips and tricks for Fortnite Chapter 2, don't forget to hit subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out a bunch of stuff on the channel over the next few days. But without further ado, let's get into it with our very first trick. Now, obviously, we've had a bunch of new things added into the game that allow you to hide in them, including trash cans, but also these beautiful, beautiful hay bales. However, the hay bales can also be used for another purpose. If you happen to find yourself stuck up incredibly high with a hay bale placed beneath you, you can actually use it to negate all fall damage. Pretty cool. And yes, in case you were wondering, this trick will work from quite literally any height, meaning you can go all the way to max and then land safely in your tiny little hay bale. Now, you might be wondering, does this trick work for the other things you can hide in as well, like dumpsters? And well, I'm happy to say that, yes, it does. Now, this next trick isn't really all that practical. It's probably not going to get you any victory royales, but if you manage to get enough height in a boat, you can do some pretty cool backflips in them. You know, so, not sure how that's gonna get the victory royale, but, you'll look good doing it. Now, this is another one that isn't exactly practical or helps you at all, but if you haven't already tried it, pick up downed enemies and chuck them off cliffs. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it's epic. Now, obviously, one of the most important parts of Fortnite is the constant search for meds, trying to make sure you stay at full health and shields at all times. And this next tip is a little bit of a two-parter, because firstly, as some of you might have seen it, you can break these slurp barrels to trigger a 10 health restoring AoE effect. This also applies to the incredibly big giant vats of slurp juice that you can find dotted around as well, which will give an even larger health bonus. Now, these vats and these tubs of slurp juice can not only be found at Slurpy Swamp, but also all around the map in various trucks and locations. However, there's one other benefit to Slurpy Swamp which can only be found in this location, and that is the water coming out of it, which has been, as you might see, tainted by the production of the factory. Now, you actually get an almost slurp juice-like effect applied to you, which will gradually apply both shields and health at a rate of about 1 per second, meaning if you land here, you can almost always guarantee both you and your squad leaving with full health and shields. Now, this next one isn't so much of a crazy tip as something that's just kind of good to know, which is that the power lines running from Retail Row all the way to the power plant can also be used as zip lines. Now, one of my favorite things to do at the start of a game is just to land at either end of these power lines, grab a little bit of loot, and then ride them all the way along, as a lot of these power lines have lots of really valuable loot dotted along the top. It's a great way to get a bunch of loot at the start of the game, cover a whole bunch of distance if you're trying to run away from the circle, and just all around tends to come in handy every now and again. Alright, guys, now this tip right here is probably one of the coolest additions we've seen in the new season, which is weapon upgrading tables. Now, these things are apparently dotted in multiple places across the map. However, this first one I'm going to be showing you can be found in Craggy Cliffs. Right down as you come off the beach, inside this large warehouse, you'll see this rotating table. And yes, it upgrades weapons. Now, as you can see, with something like the gray pistol, it costs us 50 of each material to change it into an uncommon pistol. However, this cost increases as the rarity of weapon goes up, with this epic sniper rifle costing 350 of each material if I want to make it legendary. And yes, now that certain weapons have been consolidated, this means you can go from something like a gray assault rifle all the way up to a legendary scar. However, it is going to cost you about 850 of every single material to do it. So maybe not quite worth the upgrade unless you're literally bathing in materials. All right, guys, so they are all the really core tips and tricks that I found so far in Fortnite Chapter 2. If there are any others that you think I missed or you think others should know, make sure you chuck them down in the comments section below. But now it's time for us to jump into a match and see whether or not we can secure a win using this knowledge. All right, guys, we're landing at Craggy Cliffs. I want to try using that weapon upgrader in a proper game. Obviously, right now, I feel like the cost of it is kind of ridiculous, like 1,500 to go from epic to legendary. You get what, like an extra like 2 damage or 1 damage a bullet on most weapons. But, I mean, honestly, it's still pretty cool. And honestly, probably like the vending machine, where the vending machines used to be ridiculously expensive. I reckon you'll see them balance it and tweak it if they see people aren't using it. But okay, let's see if we can get our second win of the season. Obviously, the first win we got in my very first game, but I think we all know that was largely against bots and doesn't really count. All right, we're coming in. What loot do we got? We got a shotty, minis, and oh yeah, we got all our slurp things to heal up with. I just heard a guy. Where is he? Right there. Adios, senor. This is my town. Stay out of it. All right, now how much is it gonna be if I want to go from this blue assault rifle to a scar? Because that's an upgrade that I feel like could actually be worth it. It's 250 of each, which is obviously a lot, but it's not so much that you can't get it back pretty quickly. It's more just going to be getting the metal that's going to be an absolute pain. All right, let's get looting, and hopefully by the time we can get out of here, we're going to have a scar. Oh, we got the bandage gun. I actually haven't got this in a game yet. It takes up to 2 slots? Okay, well, I definitely don't have room for that. Here we go. Let's get that scar, baby. And donezo. Oh, yeah, boys. All right, enemy's going to fear me now. It's all right, though. I don't even need that, because I got a boat. Let's quickly drive down here, and let's get into the storm. And by into the storm, I mean out of the storm. The storm's coming in. We got to move. Go, 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 go. We got to go upriver. All right, where do we want to park up? I reckon we're going to go into the middle of the lake here. Let's go. Jesus. Of course, I run into the house where the guy's got an RPG. Really don't want to be here anymore, eh? Oh, God, this guy's a sweat. Oh, he's so hurt. He's so hurt. Oh, and he's down. Jesus. And great. Now another guy's here. You love to see it. And you're gone as well. Can people just leave me alone? Like, it would be best for everyone. I can stop slaughtering people because I'm so good at this game. Okay, do I want the RPG? Yeah, we're gonna run with the RPG. I gotta get out of here. Thank God I left my boat. Oh, this is something I haven't tested. Can we drive the boat through these builds? I'm pretty sure that we can. Alrighty, let's get in the zone. All right. We're moving into the zone. You can see an enemy over there. We need to start really harvesting these materials. I wish I'd... Ooh, and an enemy over there. Let's get over there. Right there. And goodbye. Thanks for playing, buddy. Okay, I saw a fish guy down here. Okay, we got another sweat. We're gonna hit him with one of them. Oh, and he's down! See you later, Phoenix. Oh boy, these sweats are all over the place tonight. Lucky for me, though, they're no match. And what was that? Oh, the legendary burst assault rifle. I actually haven't tried this yet, and I want to. I heard, according to Twitter, it's pretty lethal. All right, we got a guy in this building. He should be coming out of that building any second now. Oh, he's gonna be on the back side of that building. Watch this, we're gonna thread the needle. Oh. Come on. One more shot. Oh, all right. I don't know if I'm happy I dropped my scar. But let's go get that loot. The burst rifle is always one of those weapons that's like, when it works well, it's incredible. But when those bullets don't hit, man, you can feel it. All right, let's have a look over this way. I know I saw this guy coming down the hill. Oh, this guy all the way on top of the hill too. We got to be super worried about him. And that guy up there, oh boy. All right, things are getting a little bit spicy in here. I think we're going to try and move around and take the high ground. Oh, the burst. The burst! Thank God. Burst definitely could have done me dirty right there, but thank God it didn't. Now, where were those leftover minis? They're all the way down the hill. Thank you very much. We got some rockets as well, and I want to go and pressure this guy who's in those builds. I don't know exactly where he is, but I want him. Oh, no. That ain't good, Chief. There are no campfires anymore, so I don't know how we're going to heal here. Oh, boy, this is tough. We're definitely in a rough spot here, guys. I've never wished I had a scar more than I do right now. Oh. We got to get this guy. Oh, my God. My aim there was atrocious, and I don't want to talk about it. All right, let's heal up again. No! No! Second place! Oh my God, I didn't realize he was that close. Oh, I didn't even hear him take that wall, dude. That was crazy. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the tricks didn't save us that time. We didn't actually get that many opportunities to use them, unfortunately, which kind of sucked. But I guess if the right places aren't in the circle, then you're not going to get anything done. But there were so many sweats in that game, and we managed to take almost all of them out. But guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more epic tips and tricks for this season, make sure you hit subscribe, because I'm going to have a ton more stuff coming out over the next few days. It's going to be epic. There's memes to do. There's lessons to do. There's victory royales to get. There's so much on, and this is way too awesome. I'm absolutely in love with this season. But until the next one, guys, bye-bye. You there. Use code MUSUP. Be a legend.